Let's talk about sex. It's a natural part of life, a source of pleasure, and a beautiful way to connect with ourselves and our partners. This journey of exploration is personal and unique for everyone. There's no right or wrong way to experience sexual pleasure. What matters most is approaching it with an open mind and a sense of curiosity. This essay is a safe space to learn, explore, and celebrate the joy of sex. We'll delve into the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of sexual pleasure. We'll uncover the secrets of erogenous zones, dive into the world of fantasies, and provide practical tips for enhancing intimacy. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding your body and desires is the key to unlocking incredible pleasure. Whether you're just starting your journey or looking to add some spice to your experiences, this guide is for you. Let's break down barriers, challenge taboos, and embrace the beauty of sexual well-being together. Get ready to embark on an exciting adventure of self-discovery and intimacy. Erogenous zones are areas of the body that are particularly sensitive to touch and stimulation. These zones can vary greatly from person to person, making each individual's experience unique and personal. Think of them as pleasure hotspots. These areas can respond to the lightest touch, a gentle kiss, or even a soft whisper, sending waves of pleasure throughout the body. While genitals are often the stars of the show, our bodies are full of these delightful zones just waiting to be explored. From the scalp to the soles of the feet, every inch of skin has the potential to be a source of pleasure. Everyone is different, so what feels amazing for one person might not be the same for another. This is why it's so important to communicate with your partner and explore each other's bodies with curiosity and openness. Let's uncover some of these hidden treasures. The neck, ears, and scalp are often overlooked but incredibly receptive to gentle kisses and caresses. The neck, for instance, is packed with nerve endings that can make even the lightest touch feel electrifying. The inner thighs and back of the knees are also highly sensitive areas. These spots are often neglected, but they can be incredibly responsive to touch. A gentle caress or a soft kiss in these areas can send shivers down the spine. And don't forget about the feet. The soles of the feet are packed with nerve endings and can be surprisingly responsive to touch. A gentle foot massage can be both relaxing and incredibly stimulating. Don't be afraid to experiment and discover what feels good for you and your partner. Remember, communication is key. Talk to each other about what feels good and what doesn't. This open dialogue can help you both understand each other's bodies better and enhance your intimate experiences. Communication is not just about talking, but also about listening and observing. Pay attention to your partner's reactions and body language. These nonverbal cues can tell you a lot about what they enjoy and what they don't. Be gentle, explore with curiosity, and you'll be amazed at the incredible sensations your bodies can create together. Take your time and enjoy the process of discovering each other's erogenous zones. This journey of exploration can bring you closer together and deepen your connection. Exploring erogenous zones is like learning a new language of pleasure. Take your time, be playful, and enjoy the journey. Remember, the goal is not just to reach a destination, but to enjoy the journey of discovery and connection with your partner. So take your time, be patient, and most importantly, have fun. Fantasies are a natural and healthy part of our sexuality. They are our secret desires, hidden longings, and adventurous scenarios that play out in the theater of our minds. Fantasies can be a source of excitement, release, and a way to explore different sides of ourselves without judgment. They can involve anything from romantic encounters to adventurous escapades and everything in between. Sharing fantasies with a partner can be incredibly intimate and can deepen your connection. It's a way to communicate your desires, explore new possibilities, and add excitement to your sex life. Remember, sharing fantasies is about building trust and intimacy, so always approach it with respect and open communication. If you're hesitant to share your fantasies, start small. Talk about what you find exciting in books or movies. As you become more comfortable, you can gradually share more personal desires. Remember, fantasies are a normal part of sexuality and can be a powerful tool for enhancing intimacy and pleasure. Intimacy goes beyond physical touch. It's about creating a space of emotional connection and vulnerability with your partner. It's about feeling seen, heard, and understood on a deeper level. Cultivating intimacy requires effort and intentionality, but the rewards are immeasurable. Start by prioritizing quality time together. Put away your phones, turn off the TV, and truly focus on each other. Engage in meaningful conversations, share your thoughts and feelings, and listen attentively to your partner. Small gestures of affection, like a hug, a kiss, or holding hands, can go a long way in nurturing intimacy. Remember, intimacy thrives on open communication. Share your desires, fears, and fantasies with your partner. Be honest about what feels good and what doesn't. The more you communicate, the deeper your connection will become. Open and honest communication is the foundation of a fulfilling and pleasurable sexual experience. It's about expressing your desires, needs, and boundaries clearly and respectfully. It's also about actively listening to your partner and creating a safe space for both of you to feel heard and understood. Start by talking about what you enjoy, what feels good, what are you curious about trying. Don't be afraid to be specific. The more you share, the better you and your partner can understand each other's desires. It's equally important to communicate your boundaries. What are you not comfortable with? What are your hard limits? Remember, communication is an ongoing process. What feels good today might not feel good tomorrow, and that's okay. Check in with each other regularly, ask questions, and be open to adjusting your approach as needed. By communicating openly and honestly, you can create a sexual experience that is both pleasurable and respectful for both partners. Sexuality is often surrounded by myths and misconceptions that can create unrealistic expectations, anxieties, and even shame. It's time to debunk some of these myths and separate fact from fiction. One common myth is that there's a normal level of sexual desire or activity. The truth is, everyone's libido is different, and there's no magic number for how often you should be having sex. Another myth is that size matters. While size can play a role in sexual pleasure, it's certainly not the only factor. Connection, intimacy, and technique are far more important than size. It's also important to remember that sex doesn't always have to lead to orgasm. There are many ways to enjoy sexual intimacy, and orgasm is just one possible outcome. Don't put pressure on yourself or your partner to achieve orgasm every time. Our minds and bodies are intricately connected, and this connection plays a significant role in our sexual experiences. Stress, anxiety, body image issues, and past experiences can all impact our ability to relax, be present, and fully enjoy sexual pleasure. If you're feeling stressed or anxious, it's important to address these feelings before engaging in sexual activity. Practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga to calm your mind and body. If you're struggling with body image issues, try to focus on the things you love about yourself. Remember, you are worthy of pleasure and intimacy, regardless of your body shape or size. If past experiences are impacting your sexual well-being, consider seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor specializing in sexuality. Self-love is the foundation of a healthy and fulfilling sex life. When you love and accept yourself fully, you're more likely to embrace your sexuality, communicate your needs, and set healthy boundaries. Cultivating self-love is an ongoing journey, but it's one of the most important gifts you can give yourself. Start by practicing self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a loved one. Challenge negative self-talk and replace it with positive affirmations. Focus on your strengths, celebrate your accomplishments, and embrace your imperfections. Remember, you are worthy of love and pleasure just the way you are. Embracing your body, desires, and sexuality is an act of self-love that will empower you to create a more fulfilling and joyful sexual experience. The journey of sexual exploration is ongoing, and there's always something new to learn and discover. Fortunately, there are countless resources available to help you deepen your understanding of sexuality, intimacy, and pleasure. Books, websites, and podcasts created by sex educators, therapists, and researchers can provide valuable information and insights. Look for resources that are inclusive, sex-positive, and evidence-based. Don't be afraid to ask your doctor, therapist, or a trusted friend for recommendations. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you learn about sexuality, the more empowered you'll be to create a fulfilling and joyful experience for yourself and your partner. As we conclude this exploration of sexual pleasure, remember that this is just the beginning of your journey. Embrace your sexuality with curiosity, openness, and a sense of adventure. Communicate your needs and desires with your partner, explore your fantasies, and celebrate the beauty of your unique sexual expression. Prioritize intimacy, both emotional and physical, and nurture a deep connection with yourself and your partner. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to experience pleasure, as long as it's consensual, respectful, and enjoyable for everyone involved. Embrace the journey, celebrate your sexuality, and enjoy the ride.